what's good, yo? Welcome for this week's episode of Hiroaka Final Season, man. Jesus H. fucking Christ, man. What a fucking episode this was, ladies and gentlemen. I have no words. Like, to get this out of the way, this is easily my new favorite episode of the series. It isn't going to hold that crown for long, because we got the Cliff and 431, so won't keep, I'll probably keep that title for maybe a week or two. You know, depending on, you know, if we're getting 12 or 11 episodes, we're getting that hour-long special or whatnot, man. But yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, this is an incredible episode, man. This was basically, in terms of, like, staff, about the equivalent of episode 19 with Todoroki, man, just minus Nakamura. We had Kohei Hirota, we had Jason Yao, Haruka Ida once again doing the storyboards as well as key animation for the episode. I saw some tweets on, or posts I should say rather, on Sakugaboro in the comments of someone thinking, theorized that she might have also been a non-credited AD for the episode, but we honestly have no proof of that, which... Speaking of Sakugaboro Red, you guys, I don't think I tweeted about this on my main account, but I posted this on the Blue Exorcist Sakura account. I finally gained posting access on Sakugaboro, so now I can finally post shit. Mostly I've just been posting Gengas and other production materials, man. I haven't really tried many cuts, because, you know, they're like, I want to do a bunch of stuff for Blue Exorcist, but I want to wait till I get like the Blu-rays of the new arcs because just for consistency, because like all the other cuts for Blue Exorcist for both season 1 as well as Kyoto Saga, all from the Blu-ray, it's just the Blanca that's just been the TV version minus the OP cuts from Illuminati Saga. So just for some, and also the someone still has not posted the uncredited version of the Beyond the Snow OP part as well, which I'm kind of shocked by because the Blu-ray's been out for a while, especially in Japan, and like only like just recent release for us in America. So I'm kind of shocked nobody has gone back and like redone it without the credits. I'm kind of shocked by that, but hey, that's free marketing. That's free. That's free likes for me, I guif no one beats me to it, and like post some of the other posts as well that are also missing on the side, man. So hopefully we'll get to that soon. So yeah, I finally can post up, man. You can get my account's the same as my YouTube and everything else is Gishmob, and you can see my likes, you can see my favorite, you can see what I post, what like I said, most been production materials, man, from the Bones documentary, man, so stuff from Hiroaka, man, mostly a lot of Blue Exorcist stuff with Gengas and whatnot, man. Some I also credited, found the animators for 2 completely uncredited posts for Jujutsu Kaisen and Kaiju number 8. Not gonna lie, man, bro, when I discovered that shit, it was funny enough for an animator that worked on Blue Exorcist, or at least or people from his company did, what's so funny for that. And then I was looking through his other stuff, I found his Gengas for Kaiju number 8, they posted about as well as Jujutsu Kaisen. I saw they were both completely uncredited, so I'm like, I felt like a bad motherfucker, man, seriously. I felt like I was Indiana Jones discovering lost treasure up in this bitch when I discovered those, man. I felt like a bad motherfucker. So I posted those, man, they're both, they were originally deleted because apparently if you're uploading stuff the animators themselves post, even if it's on public posts like Twitter and whatnot, man, you still have to ask for their permission because, you know, sometimes they just don't want their shit on the site for whatever reason. So I reached out to him, he got it back to me literally today, and then I messaged some of the mods, man, hopes I got the one that actually, you know, deleted my post, which I actually did, and he reinstated the post, so they're back up there. So there you go, guys. If you want to see my stuff for Kaiju number 8, there you go, man. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I've rambled along, man. This was an incredible episode, man. Unfortunately, I did not cry. I was kind of hoping maybe this episode was going to cry, but no crying. No, unfortunately, no tears were shed for this episode. Unfortunately, man, that would have been awesome, man. It would have been great to mention the video. Like, this episode made me cry and whatnot, man. But hey, this is incredible, and who knows? I might get that for the Cliff or 431, especially with the dub, man, with Lucy in there, man. Which, bro, ain't no way. One last thing I want to mention real quick before we jump right in. I gotta say, there ain't no way that line is not getting re-recorded. Like, I saw a tweet, I want to say yesterday, might be the day before, we're saying like the greatest, you know, dub retcon we're about to witness, man. And it was a scene where Uraraka says, plus I think it's kind of cute, you know, the whole thing because it was changed, because, you know, in Japanese it wouldn't really make sense to say it in English, man, and whatnot, man. So, you know, it's changed to cute, man. Obviously Jeremy would not have known how significant that line would, that scene would become, you know, 10 years from now in the last couple of seasons, man, which, you know, people kind of gave him shit for, and I've always got to defend him, like he didn't know, there's no way he could have known, even if he was reading them on, which I think he probably does. Just so there aren't any surprises. But yeah, with this, man, there is no way that he can re-record it. There is no way that Jeremy, Lucy, and the new guy that's directing the show, ain't no way they're looking like that. But we gotta re-record that line. We gotta re-record it. There's no way it's not getting because it would not fit. If you have all this stuff about Do Your Brothers and then she says, plus I think it's kind of cute, it just won't fit. There is no way that line is not getting re-recorded. I refuse to believe the Crunchyroll is that they're really that Jeremy, Lucy, that nobody is gonna say nothing and they're not gonna re-record the line. So hopefully they'll re-record the line. Here's see what the line change will be. We'll see. They might just use it anyway because it is a file. They might just recycle the old audio. But like, hopefully with the scene at the end, Jeremy and the others will actually go back and re-record it and change the line. But we'll have to wait and see on that later when the dub gets there. But yeah, ain't no way that ain't getting re-recorded, man. There's no way that ain't getting re-recorded, man. It's gonna get re-recorded. There's no way they're not gonna change the line for it. Anyway, guys, enough jibba jabba. Let's just jump right into the actual episode. So we start the episode off right where we left off last week with Izuku and the others coming in here like it's Avengers Endgame, ready to back up Izuku. Cammy also makes an appearance as well, which is great to see. Although, unfortunately, we did not get a single shot of Bakugo and Cammy on screen together in any sort of capacity where Bakugo's somewhere and then deep in the background Cammy is. Nothing. We got shit this episode. But we did get Jeremy in the episode. She gets some dialogue here. Uraraka's drawings are grown, man. Morgan Berries and gets some screen time as well as through 13. So, hey, I'd say, a decent enough trade. I don't get Bakugo Cammy, but I get Jeremy Lee. But I get some more Jeremy when the dub drops. So, there's that. I will always take that. Anyway, they all make their grand return, man. Sugar, and then this is when we got back from the OP. We're back with Sugar All for One, where he says an array of gray-colored flesh, dull, ugly flesh. Oh man! And he continues on. We get the shot with him and Yuichiro says, "My obsession is gone." And then we see him where he has like this hole in his chest, like he's a freaking hollow, man. Like he's like an Arangar now or something. And I don't know if that is meant to be a Bleach nod. We know Koshi is a fan of Bleach, and you know he's been inspiration with the Bleach because Izuku and Ichigo share the same birthday, and there's some other stuff as well. So I don't know if this is meant to be a nod to hollows and Arankars or not, with the hole in his chest or not. But I thought that was interesting. And of course, there was a Bankai reference from season 7 with La Brava that unfortunately got cut in the dub, which I was really sad to see, man. And you guys know, I actually tweeted at Jerry. I was like, "Hey, was this cut for Literally?" He says like apparently been like multiple versions of it, just in case one I'm assuming was with the Bleach reference, and then one without in case there was like legal issues or whatnot, man. Which unfortunately Jeremy's deleted his Twitter for some reason. I don't know why, but he recently he's like around like June, I think it was, he deleted his Twitter or something. That was at least like the last couple tweets I saw where people using his ass. So it sucks, man. I don't know why he deleted his Twitter, man. I really like seeing his stuff, man. It was cool that he was on Twitter, but it is what it is. Anyway, as I was saying, All for One says continues on saying my session is gone, and no attack reaches the hole that's left by that loss. Thus did I evade the final blow. Now I understand Izuku Midoriya. It's a tragedy that makes one stronger, wouldn't you agree? This is when Shigaraki starts to transform. We finally see what that tentacle monster thing that we saw in the OP was, that I've always been kind of curious, like, what is that thing? Well, we finally see that creature in this episode, man, with the tentacles mostly being, I think, almost completely CGI, minus the initial transformation, which was done by Jason Yao. So yeah, and also guys, there was a lot posted of this episode talking Gaboro. Some posts were credited, some posts are still not credited at the current moment. Some of them have presumed credits. So I'm like usual, I'm mostly just going over the confirmed credits, though because of how many cuts there are in this episode, man, there might be some I straight up missed because I'm in the middle of a review. I just might forget to mention like, oh, this animator did this and whatnot, man. So some things I might forget, just letting you guys know in advance. But yeah, first off, man, this was Jason Yao's cut for the episode, and this is when Sero gets some shine, man. Which I also love the shot of his legs, the close of his legs. He like walks forward a bit as he talks to Sugar All for One, which I thought was a nice touch, man. But anyway, he goes on into how I haven't had a life filled with the highs and lows like you guys. The only thing that pushes me to improve, so I don't get left behind. So he charges forward, man. This is when we get to see a team between Endeavor and Todoroki. That was pretty cool, man. I kind of wish this was a little bit longer, like we got got to see him like, they got to like throw down a little bit longer than just like basically one attack before Sarah pulls him out. But it was still cool to see the father-son team up regardless. We then get a flashback to 5 minutes ago where we see both Fuyumi as well as Rei are both taking over to the hospital while somehow Natsuo is still standing for some reason, or kneeling I should say. Not sure why he is seemingly fine while Rei and Fuyumi were the ones that had to go, that were rushed to the hospital, man. Like they were all around the same distance. So I don't know why he was the one that's left standing, so to speak. So anyway, he tells Endeavor that he should go to help him out. Todoroki, of course, says I'm not done yet. The others are still fighting. This is when we get to see President Mike and some of the last remaining heroes come in there, man. They charge and say, "Come on, it's our last big job." Sugar All for one prepares his beam attack that ends up getting sucked away by 13 as she's riding on top of the dog dude, the guard dog dude is supposed to be like their guidance counselor that I'm pretty sure is based off of Craven the Hunter. She's riding on top of him using her black hole, man. We also get to see Grand Orca get in there, get some licks in there, man. Some of the other guys from Shiketsu, man. The dude that dresses like a Nazi, I forget his name. Though literally, I don't know if I mentioned this previously. Like, y'all gotta admit, like the dude Loki kind of dresses and acts like a Nazi, not gonna lie. Like you put him in Wolfenstein or like Hellsing, bro, he fit right in with them, man. Loki, man. He Loki does kind of look like that. But anyway, All for One continues on his assault, goes after Burning, which it seemed, we're doing this past White Sweet Temple, which I think she managed to dodge. It was kind of hard to tell if she ended up dodging or didn't get hit by an attack. Regardless, we also get to see some of the we get to see some of the Class B guys work together, man, team up before we cut back to Izuku. Izuku again gets back up, right, just get jumped right back by, but he staggers a little because, he was just in a massive battle. He only got rewinded a few minutes just so he got his arms back, but he obviously still's got all the fatigue and wear and tear and injuries from that battle. But anyway, Aizawa comes to him, man, gives him the t-shirt as well as some bandages to help somewhat ease his wounds, although I doubt that did much, but maybe it did, I don't know. So yeah, we finally see Izuku rocking the shirt, but of course he knows the exact size, series, everything about this shirt. The men's no series. What the fuck does that even mean? Series 5, single size t-shirt. Izuku is so much of a fucking nerd. And that's why we love him, man. Anyway, and then we actually see later on the episode, jump ahead a little bit, the dude is still shirtless. Nobody gave man another shirt, a jacket, fucking nothing. He is
still have a lot to work on. This looks useful. This'll be the show of the century! Better head to the bathroom before it starts.
Oh no.
I won't let you! Amazing! Away! Not yet! Present Mike will be handling the color commentary. Amazing! Nope. Predict. There it is. Feel free to amazing. But don't blame me to blow the whole out. Not yet. Not yet. Attack. Not back. Not yet. Let's head to the battle stage.
I'll go. But even so, you have to watch your enemy closely and predict their next.
This is the place.
Here is good. Okay, looks like you found a spot.
This is the place.
All right, let's go. I learned from this.
That's the spirit.
What? Let's run. Is this?
No, no, the enemy's attacking.
We're under enemy attack.
Locked on. What did you do? 30 seconds till the safe area moves. You'll get swallowed. The enemy's attacking. Watch out. Line it up. Not good. Get back down. One more now. Careful. Enough. Doing it. Stay focused.
One enemy down. Looking good.
So as Izuku continues on forward, man, gentle, along with everyone else says you can do it, man. As he continues on, we then cut over back to Tokoyami watching the live stream. This is where Izuku looks like he like trips on himself, man. But then Izuku's not Izuku, Ida is right there to pick him up, man, to help him get back on speed, continue on going, man. Just so good, man, just so good. We then cut over to back to All Might as well as the other pilots from Star's team, and I think the main pilot here, man, says this was supposed to be revenge for Star. We wanted to take that guy out or die trying, and he thought that they got rid of the ejector seats, but I guess All Might put them back in. Don't know when he had the time to do that, but whatever the case may be. But yeah, made sure they weren't dying today. And that's All Might, that was your doing. And he says, what those kids have my soul victory. The fewer lives lost, the better. And this is when the movie characters come in there. We got Melissa, we got the siblings, we got the two characters from Your Next, I can't remember their names for, and of course, we got my boy Rudy, man. Oh man, it was so good to see Rudy. I did kind of see this on Twitter because I saw a tweet for the official Twitter account mentioning about talking about Rudy Seiyu coming into the voice line. So like, oh, Rudy's in the episode. I guess he was the one.
Good now. I'm all set. Level up.
A civilian. We gotta save him.
Careful.
It's time to move out.
You aren't hurt, are you? Thank you. Rescue.
Now I totally get what you were saying. And this is when we come back to Pixie Bop and Uraraka. Once again, I am very excited that Jeremy gets some lines this episode, so I get to hear her. And right before I get to see some of the best Uraraka drawings in the entire series, man. This obviously is not on Sakaburo, so I don't know who did it.
It's all good now.
This is of course. This is also when we get to the scene where they replay.
Stay on your toes.
Is this? Level up! The safe area has moved. This report brought to you by Present Night. I'm going in! Item box appeared! Finders keepers!
An item box appeared nearby.
Here goes!
I'm on my way. Not yet.
Not gonna work. Try this! 30 seconds till the safe area moves! Don't get swallowed up if you're not careful!
No forgiveness. Head first. All right.
Yay! I took them out!
Everyone, hurry up and get to the safe area. Level up.
Is this?
Level up.
Ready to go!
Haruka Ida and Izuku.
Yay! I took them out!
Whatever it takes! We'll see this
Hey!
I won't give up! Safe area move! This battle's about to go hard! Now? I won't give up! Faster! I won't miss!
Not yet.
I won't give up! Close on! I won't give up! 30 seconds till the safe area moves! You'll get swallowed up if you're not careful!
All right. Level up.
It's what you've all been waiting for! An item box appeared! Is this?
Level up.
Yay! I took them out!
Only
Oh,
3
level
teams
up.
remain! Who'll come out on top?
Uh-oh. Some allies aren't in the safe area.
I'm all set.
Anyway, Izuku finally, after dodging a bunch of All for One's tentacles, he finally lands the punch on Sugar All for One. This is when we get the title card, as well as when we go to All for One. Said mentioned that super regeneration will work on this emaciated body, so it's all because of him. No, it's all them behind who.
All right. There's an enemy.
And Izuku says it's only been 2 years, but it's still stronger than the AIDS version, which I'm assuming is referring to All Might. It's a combined strength of all 9 of us, man. Which also I say, Daiki, man, was phenomenal. I haven't really mentioned much of the voice cast, man, but I might as well mention here, man. Daiki was incredible, man. Though that goes without saying. So then Izuku finishes off the punch. You think All for One, Sugar All for One is finally dead, but no. He starts to rebuild himself, kind of, with like these like.
Yay! I took them out!
Let me say that again.
All for One is going up, saying, "I won't let anyone take from me. Only I get."
Not enough recovery items.
30 seconds.
And this is why, like I said, mentioned earlier, this is when he starts trying to like grab literally anyone else as an. He says, I must go. I must protect Tomura Shigaraki. And then appears right in front of Izuku, man.
Not everyone made it to the safe area.
Full power!
You can just saying this friend needs him as we see shots of spin. Which was done by
I'm on my way!
and Preston Mike's wondering like how the hell.
Sending you my location.
The safe area has moved. This report brought to you by Present Mind. Solid fight!
That's how I got there, man. He tells Izuku to not let him over.
I'm serious. Plus chaos.
You've got 30 seconds before the safe area.
I know because our factors are all.
Here's my end.
For sure. I've got you now. Come on.
Whatever it takes.
Fly away.
I'll handle it.
How's this? I'll lighten myself. I won't back down.
Never let my guard down. Found your blood?
Watch out. For sure. I've got you now. Please hit. Letting go. That was very instructive.
Go ahead.
Amazing.
Serious?
That's not what I had in mind.
One enemy down. Looking good.
Let's do our best.
You have to watch your enemy closely
Thanks
and
for your
predict their
hard
next. You
work.
have to watch your enemy closely and predict their next moves.
Game set! You are the greatest heroes!
Thanks for your hard work. Amazing. Amazing. That was
luck.
very instructive. That's
I
not
am
what I had in
familiar.
mind.
I'll be the greatest hero! This looks useful. The lobby's slowly filling up. I should warm up my voice for the play-by-play! Feel free to tear it up out there, but don't blame me if you blow your speakers out! your starting position.
Here.
Here is good. Good! You chose your position! Let's work together for now. I feel sick. Ready? Go wild! Oh! All right! You've got 30 seconds before the safe area moves!
Found some items.
Pick on your allies! Is this? Level up! I'm all set. Ready to go! Yup. Careful! Enough! No way! I've come to help! Whoa! Someone got knocked out quick!
Everyone's in the safe area.
Thank goodness. Oh! Level up!
I've punished one of the
Is this?
sinners.
Found some items.
Oh! Level up! All right! Level up!
And that's the
Is
new
this?
safe area. I'll warn you when it's gonna move again.
Found some items.
We're being attacked by an enemy.
Here! You aren't hurt, are you? Rescue complete!
Fear my vines.
Gotcha now! Ah, the enemy's attacking! Watch out!
Level up! Airborne! Stay focused! Right here!